Good morning. Today we are going to be learning about place value and comparing numbers. So we have been talking about this already. Can I have someone come up here and put in order the ones? Okay, remember the ones it includes hundreds, tens, and ones. What would be first? The ones would be first. So let's click and drag that to the very first spot. That would be the ones. What would be after the ones? The tens. So we're going to click and drag the tens. So now we have the ones and the tens. What would be next? The hundreds. So we're going to click and drag the hundreds. So there are three numbers in the one spot. There are the ones, the tens, and the hundreds. Alright, when we move to the thousands, it is going to be the same order. So what would be the first in the thousands? It would be the thousands, 1,000. So we'll click and drag it to the 1,000s place. And just like the ones again, just changing it to the thousands, what would be next? It would be the 10,000s. 10,000s. And then last in the thousands place would be the 100,000s. The 100,000s. Do you see how they are exactly the same? So there's the ones and then the 1,000s, the tens and the 10,000s, hundreds and the 100,000s. So what do you think will the millions look like? We'll start with the millions. And then what would come next? The 10 millions. And then lastly, the 100 millions. Okay, so there are three spots in the millions place. The millions, the 10 millions, and the 100 millions. Moving on. Our place values. So now if we have the number 7,549, what place would the 9 be in? Where would I put the 9? The 9 would go in the ones place. 9 would go in the ones place. Good. What would the tens place be? What number would be in the tens place? That would be 4. And what number would be in the hundreds place? The 5 would be in the hundreds. So far we have the 9 in the ones place, the 9. The 4 is in the tens place, it's the second number. The 5 is in the hundreds, it's the third number. And then lastly, our 7 would be in the thousands place. Okay, just like the previous screen, it would be the 9 would be here in the ones place, the 4 would be in the tens place, the 5 would be in the hundreds place, and the 7 would be in the thousands place. Remember, after every three numbers, you have to add a comma. Now when we are comparing and ordering numbers, we compare and order numbers up to 10,000 using the words less than, greater than, and equal to. The symbols for less than, greater than, or equal to are these three symbols right here. Now, when you are talking about the less than and greater than symbols, a way to remember them is to use the Pac-Man. Mrs. Pac-Man is less than, and Pac-Man is greater than. Mr. Pac-Man always wants to eat the greater number. He will always eat the greater number. So wherever the greater number is, it will be open, eating the greater number. Let's view an example. So you want to feed Mr. Pac-Man. What would be the greatest number? Which number would he eat? 902 or 209? Correct. He would eat 902. 902 is greater than 209.